Hello and welcome to my allotment journey. My name is Sarah and I'm so pleased that you clicked on this link to have a little bit of nosy about what I get up to at the allotment. I've had my allotment for 2 years, but I never documented it apart from pictures. I took hundreds and hundreds of pictures, but I never videoed it. But I'm 2 years in now and I want to show you my allotment because I'm going to make some big changes and you are going to help me. You're going to advise me because I'm a novice at best, to be honest. But yes, please join me at the allotment. Right, I'm starting today's video with a brew, right? And let me tell you, when I tell you, you'll know I deserve it, honestly. Right, so I've got here in a different way today. Just let me get some water in my kettle, and then I'll take you over and I'll show you. But yeah, I definitely deserve this brew today, this afternoon. Right, come with me and let me show you how I got here today. Yep, believe it or not, I braved it and came on the bike. It's a big thing for me because I've only ridden this bike like in parks and pathways, not on the road or the streets really. So I can't tell you how scared I was, but I did the journey in about 10 minutes, whereas it would take me half an hour, 40 minutes normally, walking, getting the tram and whatnot. It'd take me up to about 40 minutes to get here if I just come straight here using that method. But I thought, oh, you know what, I want to go on the bike today because it's made my leg feel better. So I thought I want to go to the allotment because we've got a beautiful day. I mean, look, I'm going to show you. Look at the sky. Can you believe it? Blue sky. I can't believe it. We're in October. We've got this lovely day, just smack bang in the middle of horrible rain, right? So I thought, well, I want to go on a bike ride, but I want to go to the allotment. Oh, ride to the allotment, Sarah. Oh, I've done it. I've come through the clough. I've gone to the streets and through a park and through the clough here, and I made it. We have done a review actually on this bike, not on this channel. It's on my other channel. On Manchester Mudlarks, I reviewed that bike. Okay, the Hitway BK6S, sorry, BK6S. I don't need to tell you about it here, but I have done a review on that bike and I'm so glad that it got me here safely today. Let's get the kettle on. Whew. Well, that was super messy, but you know, it's a brew and that's all that matters because I think I deserve it after that long bike ride here. There is something I need to make today, right? And I think I've got to make it now before it's too late. I want to make a hedgehog house. So I've had the wood drying in the polytunnel for a few weeks now, so it'll be dry, it'll be good to saw. I've got a basic plan in my head. I've got the screws, I've got the drills, I've got everything here that I need to make it, right? It's a plan I saw once briefly on YouTube just as I was scrolling past, right? So I've got a rough idea of what I want to do. I just need to find my tape measure, you know, and I don't measure anything, but I need to roughly measure this thing, I think. Yeah, so I want to make a hedgehog house. So let's do it. I'm just going to have my brew and then we'll go make this hedgehog house. Oh gosh, fingers crossed I can finish it off today. Oh my goodness me, you know what I've just realised? I think this is going out, this video now, Christmas. I think in a couple of days it's going to be Christmas. So I'd just like to say Merry Christmas. Obviously if it's not Christmas we'll cut this bit out, but yeah, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching all year round, honestly. It's not the end of the video. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas. You know, I was going to get tinsel and a tree, but because it's only October, it's not really December, it would have looked a bit odd and everyone thinks I'm mad enough as it is, so I don't really need to add tinsel and a tree to add to that, do I? So yeah, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because I really appreciate it. But we've got a job to do today. We've got a hedgehog house to make. So come on, let's get making this super, well, hopefully, super hedgehog house. I don't know if you can see this, but I have a basic plan, okay? I don't know how much that shows up, but the idea is 30 centimetres, piece of wood that way, 30 centimetres there, obviously, then a 30 centimetre that way, so 3 30 centimetres, one 20 centimetre one, and 145 one. That's just for the base. Okay, we'll think about the roof when we get to it. So 30 down one side, 30 down the other, 30 across the bottom, 20 up, 45 across. Okay, 45 across. I hope that makes some sort of sense. Right, so I found the tape measure because I put it away where it was supposed to go. So I want 3 30s, 145 and 120. So what I'm going to do is I'll do the 45 one first. 45. Just has to be rough. It's a hedgehog house, you know. That's all it is. It's a hedgehog house. So we'll cut a 45 one first. Roughly. Okay. I hope you can see. Turn you down a little bit. This is just a cordless jigsaw, okay? It's a Black & Decker, cheap one, probably the cheapest one you could get, but cordless, battery powered. Right, so that's the 45, and then, is it 45? Just check. Yeah, that was the 45 centimetre one. Now we need 3 30s. Okay, so 30, 30, 30 and a 45. Right, now I need a 20. That little bit was left over, so I can use that, hopefully. Yep, 20. Right, don't forget, it's only a hedgehog house. Right, don't think, oh gosh, I need loads of skills. I need to be able to cut wood straight. I don't cut wood straight, as you know. Right, it's wonky. Doesn't matter. It will screw together, and the hedgehog will never know. There's usually a button. Usually a button on the, whatever you call it, jigsaw, that you can lock it so you can't accidentally press it and cut your hand off. Okay, hopefully. Right, so what have we got? Should we see if we can bring you a little bit closer? What have we got here? Right, we've got a 45, sorry. So I'll keep saying the numbers for you. So that's a 45 at the back. Probably can't see. Let me just adjust you. Yep, 45 at the back. Then we'll have a 30. Tell you what, we'll have the ridges on the inside. It's got screws. Right, we'll have 30 that side. Yep. Then a 30 that side. Then a 30 there. And then a 20 there. Can you see what I've done there? I've created the entrance, and then the bit where they're gonna, oh sorry, it's just shade, shadow and shade, sorry. Can you see there? That's the bit where they're gonna live. That's the bit where they're gonna go in. And obviously there'll be a roof on there, and it needs breather holes, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise the roof so it slants that way, and the breather holes will be here under the slant, so there'll be one here. Well, it'll be all the way along. So there will be air getting into there. It's most important that you have air going in. Or you could, if you're just doing a flat roof, you could just cut a notch out of that one. Cut a notch out of there, just so that the air's getting in. But I'm going to have notches. I'm going to have holes where the roof is slanted, because I'm going to apply that to the front like that. Okay. Fortunately, I can't avoid working in the shade because the sun is behind me. Right. So what we need to do is we need to fix it all together. So we need to drill some holes. Okay, drill some holes to start joining them together. And first of all, I'm going to join the side piece to the back piece, okay? Sorry, see what we're doing. So the side piece to that back piece, like so. So let me just drill a couple of holes in that. Let me use a piece of scrap wood. Okay. And because of the shadow, I will, like I normally do, I'll talk you through it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the screws and screw that piece to that one like that to make a right angle. Okay, sort of, because you know my drilling isn't that, my cutting isn't that straight. Right, let's start the screws off first. I think get the screws in there. Start it off. That'll make it a bit easier. Okay, so now we've got that, right? So now what we want to do is get the third 31, and we want to attach it here. So, same old. Let's just bring you back down again, sorry. Let's now move it a little bit further up again onto here. So, or should I do it that way? Should I do it? No, you know what? I'll do it that way. Do it that way. Doesn't matter. Right, I'm going to do it that way. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And now we've got the 20. So we've got 3 30s, 1 45 and a 20. So sorry, let me show you where I'm attaching it. Let's see if I can show you a little bit. Can you see here? Right, it's going to go there. Really, I should have put that one on the inside, shouldn't I? Should have put that on the inside there. Should I? You know what I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to screw it in there because I don't want that to be too wide here. Right, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We've got our basic shape now, coming in that way, and then go and make a little nest in there. Okay, right, so what I want to do is I want to attach this to here, because like I said, I need to raise it so it's got an air vent going in, letting some sort of air into there. So what I'm going to do is, because this is quite wonky anyway, I'm going to screw it in. So yeah, I'm just fixing this bar on here. Right, we need to make a roof for it. It's got to be one you can lift off, okay? So that's the basics of the home done. Entrance, scuttle, 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 bed, okay? In theory, the earth will be on the bottom. It's not having a base, the earth will be its base. Okay, right, so we need now to measure how big we want these. We want it to overlap, so I'm going to say to the end of there, 23. I'm going to say, oh, do it in centimetres, 58 centimetres. 58. Oops. So we want, don't know how many, let's have a look. Let's get a piece of decking to estimate how many we will need. Right, 1, 2, right, 3. We're going to need 3 at 58 centimetres. So let's just shift that down here. Because I'll be cutting this way, I'll just show you what I'm doing. I'm going to measure 58, measure and mark 58, 57, oops, 58, 58, usual, so mark 2 marks, so I can use a straight line of something, ish, right. I'm going to cut 3 of those at 58 centimetres, and then I need to figure out a way of attaching them, but making sure I can put it on the house and lift it off as well. Right, so I need to join those together in a way that doesn't get in the way. Right, so that's the underside, so that's the side I'll be working on. That's the underside of the roof. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, overhang at the sides, overhang at the front and the back. Okay. Right, so I know I can join these pieces in various places. I wonder if I can join them with these, do you think? I've got loads of these little things. I could join it. That would help. That's it on there like that. Right, I'm just going to I've got loads of these little Jenga pieces of wood. I'm going to use those, I think. And that will also mean that it will keep it in place, actually. It will keep it in place. It won't move from side to side. You also found a little knob. That might be handy to put on the lid. We'll see if I can drill through. Right, okay, let's use these. Let's use these to our advantage. Okay, we need to join the boards together. Okay, don't want to cover the air holes. Don't forget, it doesn't matter what it looks like underneath, okay? Doesn't matter what it looks like underneath. Right, don't know if you can see in there. Let me just take you off. Sorry. Right, that is the plan. I'm going to drill holes in and screw them on there. Oh, hang on, another one here. But not covering the air gaps here. Oh, I can't see because of the shadow. I put that one there, but it's miles away from that. The air will still get through the big gaps. There's a big gap, and then it goes to a smaller gap there. But the air will still get through there. And over there, you can't see, sorry, I can't really do anything about the sun. So yeah, what I'm going to do is go drill holes in those blocks of wood, and then I'm going to screw them on. Hopefully that'll do it. We'll see. I'm just making it up, so I don't know. We'll see. Just using what I've got as well. So I've got loads of these, so I might as well use them. Yeah, let's do it. Right, I've screwed all those bits on there now. It looks like a bit of a jigsaw, but there is method in it. That one is away from the air holes on both sides there. Plenty of air can get through, but it's holding the planks together. So it's 1, 2, 3, holding those 2 planks together. 1, 2, 3, holding those 2 planks together. Those are on the back underneath the roof to stop it going too far down that way. And those are there to stop it, to put it in place basically. So when you can lift it off, it looks like that. You think, oh my goodness me, what's that? But that's the roof, and it will go on like so. Right, I did neaten up that edge a little bit. My battery on that needs recharging, so I've got to do that, but I neatened that up a little bit. But now we need to sort the roof out, because we can't just put a roof on like that. We need to waterproof it. And remember, oh sorry, just filming the lovely blue sky. Do you remember when you all said to me, cut your bags up properly, Sarah, so you can reuse them? And do you remember eventually I did, when I had my compost bags. I actually cut them properly across the top and stored them down there. And now is the time that we're going to use it, because on the other side of here, we're going to cover it in plastic to waterproof it. Okay? I will put stuff, when it goes over there, I'll put wood and bits of twigs and stuff over the top of it, but I will need to waterproof it. Okay, so that's where the bags come in handy, that I cut properly. There we go, there's one, there we go. Oh, that's probably a bag of a few. Right, let's get a bag out and put it on the roof. I'll go and find my staple gun. So I think I'll have it black way out. So let's cut it and fold it. Oops. Might as well use it double, might as well. Will that fit on there? Yep, let me just neaten that edge up a little bit. Right, okay, don't worry about what it looks like on this side. Let's look what it looks like on this side. Okay, that is the back. This is the front. You know what? It's going to do the job, isn't it? All that we need to know is that the water isn't going to ingress from the top, right? So we've done our job there. Is that it? We need some sort of handle, I think. Hang on, let me go and have a look at some. I brought some woodlarking finds that I found when I was in Lyme Regis, on Lyme Regis Beach, and there's some metal bits, and I think I might be able to attach a metal bit, so it might help just to lift it up so I can see if any hedgehogs have gone in it. Probably field mice or something will go in it, but we've got to try, haven't we? They weren't actually suitable, so I think we're going to go with that knob. Just need something so I can lift it quick. So just that one. How are we going to do this now? That's the back. No, that's the back. That's the front. So just need to drill a hole in. Tell you what, should we measure the middle? Let's really go for it. Let's measure the middle. So that is 38. We know that. So 15. 38 after 30, 15, 16, 17, 8. No, that's not right. Is that 38? No, it's not 38. 58, sorry. 25, 29. 29 is the middle. God, 38, 58, it was 58, right. I did pass my maths, honestly, but it was a long time ago. Right, we know we want it to go roughly there. It doesn't have to be exactly half, does it? No one's going to come around and measure it. Okay, I want to drill a hole. Do I want it a bit further up there? I think I do. So, sorry, I've measured. Sorry, what I did was I measured along there, it's 58, then I halved it, got the middle point. I'm going to just drill that hole right the way through. Let's get I can see where it's come through. I can see. It's come through there, and that's where the knob will go. Right, we need a long screw for that one, definitely. Okay, so let's get the screw in there. Right, let's turn it over. See if it's come out. Not come out the other side yet. One sec. Ouch. Right, it's there now. Sorry, I'm just gonna, don't know if you can see that. Putting that on there, I'm gonna hold it and I'm gonna screw it on. Okay. Right, there we go. We have a knob to help lift it. Oh, just let me go and get a plaster for my finger. I just fingered it on the wood. Always make sure you've got a decent first aid pack. So what I want is some wipes and a plaster. Right, so let's get the plaster out. Ouch. That, oops. There you go. All mended. Right. Put the first aid away. Don't forget, always have a first aid kit at your allotment. And refill when you use. I'm going to order sterile wipes now, definitely for sure. I think we can put the two together now. Right, so we've got our base, our little home, our little house. I'll just bring you down here again onto the table so you can hopefully see. Right, let's make sure this all fits nicely. We've got our home here, our lovely wonky home. Okay, is that on properly? Of course it isn't. There we go. There we go. It's on. It's overhanging. It's got air vents here. I'll say it again because don't forget your air vents for your hedgehogs. Air vents all the way along there. Okay. It overhangs front, back, side, so the rain will just drip, hopefully, off it and away. Right. But what we need to do now? Got to find a space for it, and I think I've got the perfect space for it. Come with me. Let me show you now what I'm thinking. I haven't been up here for a while, but I did trim it at some point last year, so quite pleased with that. You know, never done one before, but this is the place I was thinking. Okay, I thought, oops, sorry. So at the back of the kids bit here, right, I am doing this kids bit. I bought something for here, and I've got plans, so you know, have patience, I think is the word there. Right, so I thought I could just trim a little bit there. Sorry, as if I was using your camera as if it was a strimmer then. I'm going to trim a little bit here. Okay, and then I'm going to pop it there. What do you think? Okay, it's a tight squeeze and I've got prickles in my back, but let's do it. Right, I think that's a good spot underneath there, right, for this hedgehog house. Whew, I've got spikes in my back. This was a little bit trickier than I thought. Right, let's go get the house. Right, well I've got some of this to put inside it and on the outside of it. So I'll put it in the bottom of it, and then I'll leave some outside and make a slight bit of nest, but I'll leave it on the outside so the hedgehog can take it in itself. That's what I thought anyway. Right, so I'm just going to pop it over there, down there. Sorry, don't know if you can see me do it, but we'll try. there. It's sort of tucked out of the way, isn't it? Right, let me get some of this hay. Look, it works or it doesn't, you know. At least we've tried, haven't we? You know, when things just go from bad to worse. Right, I'm just going to put some of this in the bottom, just to make it a bit more appealing. Sorry about the shot of my bottom. Right, sorry about that. I love obstacles. I love them. Right, so I'll put some in it. That's to make it look a bit appealing. Right, should we get the lid? Let's get the lid. Here we go. Okay, lid. Let's get the lid on it. Oh, see how it just slot on then? Fabulous. Lid, okay. Sloping down to the back. I've got my sweet peas, okay, that I'm gonna camouflage. Sorry, ooh, stinky wet sweet peas. Right, I'm gonna camouflage it with my sweet peas. Let's go and get some logs to put on top as well. Let's properly camouflage it. I say I'm going to camouflage it, I'm probably going to put a sign on it as well. Camouflage but with a sign. Right, let me just go and get the logs. Right, let's get some logs on it. These were the snap, did you say sweet peas? I meant the snap peas that are picked off. Right, we disguised it. I'm just going to get loppers to lop that off. That bird feeder, I hit it with my neck. It's just gone all the way down. I knew the obstacle was there and I left it, and now the water's just gone right down the back of my t-shirt because I flipped up. Never mind. Believe it or not. Right, just a couple of sticks there. Right. I think that's suitably disguised, don't you? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this outside because it's nesting and they can take it in, can't they? If they want it, they can take it in. I won't put it all outside because it'll just get wet, won't it? But because it's dry for the next couple of days, I'll just leave it there, see if it can entice a hedgehog in there. Right, that's the idea, that's the plan. You know what, let's do a sign. Okay, let's do a sign. Drying, and this one's got paint on, we might as well put this to one side for another sign for somewhere else. But I want this long one, I think. I want this long one to be the Hedgehog Hotel sign. Right, that shouldn't take, what, a few minutes to dry, and I shall bring it back and we'll figure out what sort of thing we're putting on it. Okay, let's see if my chalk markers will do it. Should we do green? Okay, roughly write it out. You can't really see that very well, the brown on there. But we've got a little hedgehog at the corner there. Let's do another one down here. Let's see if it looks a bit better down here. Right, it doesn't look great, but you know what, does the trick. Let's give that a second to dry, and then I shall screw the little post on it, and let's go and bang it into the ground, and it'll be finished, Hedgehog House, and then we've just got a couple more things to do. But yeah, Hedgehog House. Oh, is it raining? Oh, I don't believe it. The blue skies have gone. Oh, I've only been here a couple of hours. Right, okay, let's just leave that to dry for 1 second. Trimming is done. I always think you can't tell when I've done it, but you actually can. You can. It just looks a little bit neater, doesn't it? Let's go on. I didn't take you with me because I thought you've seen me trim a million times. There you go. Just to show you, it looks a little bit neater. Just go up to that edge bit there. You can see where it's done. Anyway, done there, done on the side. Right, come on, let's not delay. Let's get this hedgehog sign at the house so that all the hedgehogs know to go there, really. Okay, just screwing this on the back. There we go, a little hedgehog house placard there. Right, let's get the mallet, or the sledgehammer. Mallet will just bounce off it. Sledgehammer, let's go and find a place to put this. Right, oh, tell you what, let's move this water thing, shall we? Let's just tip the water out of it for now, because I can't tell you how many times I've wet myself off this bird feeder, water feeder thing. Right, it's tied in the tree, so it's easiest just to empty it. Right, I think there. Doesn't even need to be straight, does it? No, we'll do it as straight as we can. There we go, hedgehog house. That's just so nobody else comes along and thinks, what's that there? And pulls it up. This is my bit here, by the way, but it's close to the pond. They might wonder. Oops. Right. It's straight for now. Let's take you closer. Let's take you. Right. Hopefully, because it's by the wildlife area, right, and all the bugs will go on there that the hedgehogs can eat and stuff. So, might work, might not do. Right. Let's see. What can we? No, I need to tidy up. I need to put some things away before I forget to put things away. Yep, we'll have them, sorry, oops. Have those, oops, 1, 2, sorry. Another one on the floor, oop. Right, loads of those, let's pluck them, let's have them. I'll give those to Willow. I'll boil them, slice them, boil them. Skins and all, those little tiddlers. Got some whoppers right, oh look at these are whoppers, let's get these whoppers. Oh, sorry, I can't pick the whoppers and bring you with me at the same time, apparently. Right. Okay. Oops, sorry about that atrocious filming there. There's some beans. I'm going to pick a few more, I think, if there is any. Is there any more? That's a whopper. We'll have that. We'll have you. You're a big one. You're a big one. Right, beans. Runner beans. Lady Di runner beans. This is from the Seedcraft Club. This is in my little... you know what? I love this. I love it. I'll definitely do this again next year. Definitely. But look at my sunflowers, look. Look, it's right up there. That's a beauty. They're all coming good. They're all coming good. Oh, we just needed to have the faith, didn't we? Just needed to have the faith. Right, let's get a few. Ooh, the big ones down here. We'll have these whoppers. I think we'll have, not you, we'll have you and you. I can talk to beans now. Right, that's how bad it's got. More. Oops, let's not waste them. Okay, more beans picked, and they're still growing. And I don't know if, so I did say it was October, but it's October the 2nd today, October the 2nd. Right, so what have we done? Hedgehog, runner beans. Look at the sweet corn. Don't mind whispering. Sweet corn, sweet corn, sweet corn. That one's completely died down, but it's not a very big fat corn, is it? Big fat corn. I don't know. I wonder if they're at the end now. That one looks mahoosive. That one looks gigantic. Let's get in there. Sorry, get that. Let's get that one. I think next time we come, I'm going to take the cover off that. I'm going to take the cover off that and get all the sweet corn next time I come, which will probably be next week. But for now, let's have a look at this one. Let's see if this one is a ready one or not. I hadn't pressed record when I opened it. I've opened it and it's a fabulous, fabulous sweet corn. Right, and that's it for today. Mick's on his way to get me. I'm going to wish you a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good one. Hope you get everything that you want and that you need. And I hope you spend time with people that you love. or at least like. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. I always try and reply to all your comments. I hope 100% do. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, why on earth not? It's totally free. I appreciate it, and you get to watch this fabulous content. Right, I'm going to take this sweet corn home and cook it for Willow, and I shall see you next week. Happy gardening.